guys, welcome to Kaycie CJTV. My name is Kaycie, and I am going to read a book called Lego Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Let's go. And does anybody know what this is called? Leave it in the comments down below. Any Star Wars fans? Come on, you can do this. Well, nice. Okay. Saving the galaxy. Here are some very brave rebels. They are fighting to free the galaxy from the control of the evil Emperor. They may not look like much, but they have great courage and have faced many battles without fear. After the last battle with the Emperor, the rebels were scattered throughout the galaxy. Now they are looking for a way to defeat the Emperor once and for all. One of the rebel leaders, Mon Mothma, is planning their next move. Soon they'll be summoning all of the rebels, pilot, troopers, and fighters. Sith Lord. The rule of the Emperor is the Sith Lord Darth Sidious, also known as the Emperor. The rule of the Imperial is the Sith Lord Darth Sidious, also known as the Emperor. He has an equally villainous apprentice named Darth Vader. The Sith seek power and control for themselves. Stormtroopers, Darth Vader, Darth Sidious, aka Emperor, and that's the Emperor's guard, red guard. Oh, and I forgot Mon Mothma, General Madine, Rebel pilot, Admiral Akbar, Rebel Commander. Okay. The Emperor has a apprentice have a vast army to save them. Serve them. Look out for the Royal Red Guards and the scary Stormtroopers. Darth Sidious thinks that it will be easy to defeat the rebels. He has a secret plan to make sure that the Imperial cannot be beaten. Death Star 2, the second Death Star. Secret weapon. The moon-shaped object may look familiar. It is called the Death Star. And it is the Imperial's secret weapon. In fact, it is the second Death Star. The first Death Star was destroyed in an act of great daring by the rebels. This time, Darth Sidious and Darth Vader are taking no chance. The new Death Star is protected by an Imperial impenetrable, super strong shield system, making it almost impossible to destroy. The rebels will have to find a way to turn off the shield. Vader's past. That's Darth Vader. Before Darth Vader joined the Sith, he was a Jedi named Anakin Skywalker. Anakin used the Force for good in order to protect the galaxy. However, Darth Sidious persuaded him and joined the dark side. Promising him he would find greater power there. Anakin, that's Anakin Skywalker. Jedi Knight. The Jedi also used the Force, but unlikely the Sith they use it for good and never for evil. Then Anakin became the Sith Lord Darth Vader. He didn't know he was leaving behind a son in Luke and a son and a daughter. The son is rebel Luke Skywalker, who is now turning to be a Jedi Knight. Training to be a Jedi Knight. Luke and Vader have fought once before in order to defeat the rebels. Vader must either turn Luke to the dark side or destroy him. Darth Vader looks fierce and frightening, and he has a dark and secret past. Luke Skywalker and his friends. Luke Skywalker Luke Skywalker is determined to defeat the Sith and free the galaxy from the Emperor. Empire. Oh my gosh! Whoa. And I almost slipped. From the Empire. And also wants to save his father and bring him back to the light side of the Force. First, he must rescue his friends, Han Solo, who will being held prisoner in the planet Tatooine. Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian. Han Solo has saved Luke's life more than once. Now Luke has to change to save him in return for a mission. Luke has joined by a collection of Han's closest friends in Rebel Princess Leia and Wookiee, Chewbacca, and 2 droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO, and Han's old friend Lando Calrissian. I'll read after this thing. Jabba the Hutt. The slimy green slug, the creature, is Crime Lord Jabba the Hutt. Jabba has amassed great wealth and power on the planet Tatooine. By stealing and smuggling, he employs many people to do a dirty work for him. He accepts those people to always obey him. And if they don't, then they will better watch out. Han Solo used to work for Jabba, but he ended up owing him a lot of money. For revenge, Jabba plans to hold Han prisoner forever. Many guards protect Jabba from all the enemies and keep him safe in his palace. Frozen solid. Han has been frozen in a metal called carbonite to prevent him from escaping. Jabba's collection. Jabba loves collecting things except spice, especially spice, money, and valuable objects. He owns a vast collection of droids. He also likes collecting people and keeping them as slaves. As Jabba commands, some of his slaves must perform to either entertain him A girl named Ola dances while a small blue musician named Max Rebo plays music with a special instrument called a red balled organ. The prize of Jabba's collection is a meat-eating monster called the Rancor. Whoever gets Rancor, put I did it in the comments down below. Anyone who displeased Jabba is thrown into the Rancor pit. Okla, whatever. Okla, red ball organ, Max Rebo, trapdoor. Ola, it's Ola. Oh my gosh, I'm getting really confused. Tatooine mission. Han's friends have several sneaky plans to try to free him from the creatures of Jabba the Hutt. First, they send R2-D2 and C-3PO with a message Luke offer the droids as a gift. Greedy Jabba takes the droids but refuses to talk about releasing Han. The Princess Leia arrives disguising as a bounty hunter. In the middle of the night, Leia frees Han from the carbonite, but as soon discovered by Jabba. As punishment, Leia will become Jabba's slave. Jabba's palace. Luke arrives to talk to Jabba face to face. His Jedi mind tricks only make Jabba laugh. Then Luke tries to blast Jabba. He falls through the Rancor trapdoor into the Rancor pit. Bounty hunters. Bounty hunters work for the highest bidder, often capturing their prey for a large reward. Enter the Rancor pit. The hideous Rancor was once given to Jabba as a birthday present. He had a huge teeth and claws and is kept in the pit beneath the palace. When Luke falls into the Rancor pit, he must use all the Jedi powers and some creative to escape. Using a handy bone, and he tricks the carnivorous creature and then manages to destroy it before it's eaten. Not anybody is pleased that Luke has escaped the fearsome beast. Jabba is sad to have lost his pet, and now he must think of another way to get rid himself of his unwelcome visitors. Guard. Just seeing how much pages there are left. Okay, there's a lot more. Wow, there is really a lot. Escaping the Sarlacc. Far out in the Tatooine desert, Jabba has something bigger and scarier waiting for Luke Skywalker and his friends. The Sarlacc creature lives buried deep in the desert sand. Can you see its beak and tentacles above the sand? And the Sarlacc is always hungry. Jabba plans to feed it his enemies in a small snack. Lando Calrissian, guard, lightsaber. Jabba's desert skip. Sarlacc. Unfortunately for Jabba, nothing goes according to plan. Luke attacks Jabba's guard with the lightsaber that R2-D2 had hidden while Leia frees himself from Jabba. Lando and had been below Jabba's barge, and the lucky Sarlacc eats many of Jabba's guards. Delicious. Wait, I think I missed. Okay. Grand Jedi Master. Reunited once more, the rebels are ready to face the Empire. Wow. However, Luke knows that he must complete his training with Jedi Master Yoda on Swampy Planet Dagobah. Then he will truly be a Jedi. Yoda is more than 900 years old and has seen many battles. He is still strong in the Force, but he is old and tired. He knows that it's time to leave this life and become one with the Force. Jedi teacher. Yoda was watching over Luke Skywalker from after many years. Now he knows that the young Jedi is ready to take on the Sith by himself. The Last Jedi. Luke is the last Jedi. After Yoda's death, Luke is visited by the Force ghost of his old friend, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It was Obi-Wan Kenobi who first told Luke he could be a Jedi before he let himself be defeated by Darth Vader. Obi-Wan has some last word of wisdom for Luke. He confirms that Darth Vader is Luke's father. Luke feels that Vader is not all evil. He also... I had to spit on the book. Sorry, guys. He also warns Luke to be wary of the Emperor, who plans to lure him to the dark side. The temptation might be great. Beware the dark side, Luke. Long lost sister. Luke is shocked to learn that he has a twin sister, his rebel friend Princess Leia. That's Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's Luke. Okay. Rebel attack. Back on board their Star Cruiser base. Home One, the rebels make plans to destroy the new Death Star. I'm not good at reading today. Mon Mothma gives Han Solo a special mission to blow up the shield generator that is protected the Death Star. Mon Mothma, Admiral Akbar, I don't know. Land Calrissian. General Mating. The shield generator is one on the forest moon of Endor, and is guarded by Imperial forces. The rebels must sneak past Emperor's fierce stormtroopers and scout troopers to destroy the shield if they are discovered or defeated. If they are discovered or defeated, their mission will be a failure. Why is Han Solo like, oh yeah, dude, we're getting hit today. Oh yeah, we're getting hit today. Whoops, I just moved the camera. On Endor. Let's just see. 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages, 5 pages, 6 pages, 7 pages. Wow, 7 more pages. Oh, I just skipped right on Endor. Down on Endor's moon, the rebels soon run into trouble. Some scout troopers have wandered far from their base on a mission. They are not pleased to bump into the rebels. Luckily for the rebels, the troopers are not very clever. As Luke and Leia chase after the scout troopers on their speeder bikes, one of them flies into a tree. Unfortunately, during the chase, Leia is separated from her friend, Forest Man. The small moon is covered in lashy forests. It orbits the planet Endor, and it's unusually a peaceful place. For now, Han and Luke must continue without her. Meeting the Ewoks. Oh yeah. We love the Ewoks. Snappy. Yeah. Meeting the Ewoks. As the rebels travel farther into the woods, they fall into Ewok trap. Camouflage among the trees in the forest moon. These small furry creatures are expert hunters. The Ewoks plan on eating the rebels, but after some persuading, the rebels are freed and returned with Leia. And reunited with Leia, who has already made friends with one of the Ewoks named Wicked. Okay. The courageous Ewoks are not sure what it make of the rebels at first. The Ewoks could show them the way to a shield generator, but it would be safer not to get involved. Eventually, the rebels with with help from C-3PO, persuade the Ewoks to help them and free their planet from the Empire forever. Ewok leader. Chief Chirpa leads the Ewoks tribe. He and the Ewoks decide to help the rebels. Shield generator. The Ewoks lead the rebels to the shield generator. The shield protects the Emperor's giant weapon and can be disabled only by blowing up the bunker and adjoining satellite dish. The rebels have brought the droids R2-D2 and C-3PO along for this special task. However, it looks like Darth Sidious knew of the rebels' plan all along. It was all part of the Sith Lord's evil trap. Darth Sidious sends a small army of stormtroopers to surround the rebels. Droid friends. The lawyer droid R2-D2 is programmed to work with computers. He would work faster if his friend C-3PO stopped bothering him. The clear Ewoks is everything they have to fight against the Emperor. Okay. Battle of Endor. The Ewoks may look cute, but they fight fearless. When their planet is threatened, they do anything they can to help the rebels. Some Ewoks gather sticks and stones and throw the stormtroopers at the stormtroopers. Other operate catapult to launch large rocks at the approaching forces. Well done, Ewoks. Now the scout troopers and stormtroopers have all been vanquished. The droid can blow up the Death Star generator shield. The rebels' game plan is nearly complete. Sith versus Jedi. Luke has to confront Darth Sidious. He knows Sidious will try to produce him to join the Sith, but Luke is ready to refuse him. Darth Sidious is angered by Luke's refusal. The Jedi is no longer useful to him, and so he blasts him with deadly Force lightning. Luke is no match for Darth Sidious' dark side power. Force lightning. The Force is a powerful energy Darth Sidious used to create deadly Force lightning that can fatally harm his opponent. Darth Vader is torn. He turned from the Jedi to become a Sith. But he cannot stand. Darth Vader is torn. He turned from the Jedi to become a Sith many years ago, but he cannot stand aside which his son be destroyed. Which side will he choose? Is there still some good left in Darth Vader? Father and son. In the end, Darth Vader chooses love for his son over fear of his Sith master. At great risk to himself, he grabs Darth Sidious and throws him down a deep reactor. Wait, what? Shaft. What? Shaft. Darth Sidious is destroyed in a deadly explosion. Darth Vader has saved Luke. He destroys the Emperor. These selfless actions finally free him from the dark side of the Force. But at great cost he has been fatally injured by the Emperor's Force lightning. Final attack. Bing, bing. My name is Chocolate. Oh, hi. Final attack. Meanwhile, Lando Calrissian is leading an air attack in space against the Empire. From on board Han Solo ship, the Millennium Falcon, Imperial pilots fly after him, and they're TIE fighters, but they are not fast enough to catch Lando Calrissian or the Rebel pilots and their X-Wing starfighters. With the shield down, Lando is able to fly right into the very center of Darth's Death Star core. From the inside, he then encloses an explosion that blows it into thousands of tiny pieces. Lando and Luke flee to safety just in time. Okay, this is the last page. Whew, it's taking a while. Galaxy celebration. The galaxy is free at last from the control of the Empire. The menace of Sith has also been destroyed. People from different planets across the galaxy celebrate the good news, the celebration, courage of the rebels, Jedi, droids, and some small Ewoks helping to save the galaxy. Luke is glad to be reunited with Han and his sister Leia. He knew that he could not have done anything without them. And the help of his master, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Yoda, the galaxy is peaceful once more. But who knows that change the future holds. The end. Thanks for watching, guys. And make sure to subscribe and give a thumbs up. See you next time. Bye.